You've been told that after 50, your body inevitably becomes stiffer, weaker, and more painful. That morning stiffness is normal, and that you should take it easy and act your age. But what if I told you that most of what you think is aging isn't? What if getting old is actually just your fascial dysfunction that has been building up for decades? I'm Joseph Barker, your friendly neighborhood structural integrator, and today we are going to challenge everything you've been told about aging and your body. Here's the story most people accept. After 50, your joints wear out, your muscles weaken, your flexibility disappears. It's inevitable. It's genetics. It's just what is going to happen. The medical model calls it wear and tear, like your body is a car with too many miles. But here's what's actually happening. Your fascia, the connective tissue web throughout your entire body, has been adapting to decades of repetitive posture, limited movement patterns, stress, and inflammation. What you're experiencing isn't aging, but it might be fascial restriction. That forward head posture, that's not age, that's your fascia adapting to decades of computer work, sitting at a desk and watching TV, and maybe looking at your phone. Those tight hips might not be wear and tear, but could be fascial compensations from sitting too much. Let's separate fact from fiction. Yes, some things change with age, hormone levels, bone density, and muscle mass. But the stuff that makes you feel old, a lot of that is fascial. That feeling of being creaky in the morning, your fascia has been still all night, and it needs movement to hydrate and become pliable again. That's not arthritis, that's tissue that needs activation. The way you have to use your arms to get out of your chair, your hip fascia has adapted to the sitting position and has forgotten how to extend. That's not muscle weakness, that's restricted tissue. The fatigue that you get from simple activities, when your fascia is restricted, every movement takes more energy because you're fighting with your own tissue. It's like trying to move through thick honey instead of water. Here's what most people don't realize. Fascial tissue can change at any age. I work with clients in their 60s, 70s, and 80s who experience dramatic improvements in how they move and feel. I had a 67-year-old client who couldn't reach up overhead without shoulder pain. After addressing the fascial restrictions in her ribs and her back, she was painting her ceiling. At 73, I had a client who needed help getting in and out of chairs. 2 months later, they were hiking again. I've had this experience multiple times. People now gardening, which they haven't done for so long. People who couldn't get up or down stairs without a lot of physical challenge are now doing so with relative ease. Playing with grandchildren doesn't have to be something that you have to do from the comfort of your chair, but can be something that you can do more actively. The fascia doesn't care how old you are. It responds to the appropriate input. Gentle pressure, sustained holds, movement, things that take the joints and the tissue through their full range of motion. The tissue will begin to reorganize and rehydrate. What changes isn't your age, it's your tissue quality. Better hydration in the fascia means less stiffness. Improved fascial organization means better movement efficiency. Less restriction means less pain. So what can you do? First, stop accepting limitations as inevitable. Your body is designed to move well through your entire life. Start moving your fascia daily. This doesn't mean intense workouts. It means just taking your body through varied movements. Reaching up overhead, twisting your spine, move in ways maybe you don't normally move. Hydrate your tissue. Remember from my previous videos, fascia needs water to function well. As we age, we often become chronically dehydrated. Also consider getting fascial body work. Structural integration can address patterns that you've been building up for decades, and it's never too late to reorganize and to change your body. But most importantly, just changing the actual story. Instead of, I'm getting old, you can say my body has just been adapting to my lifestyle. And you can change your lifestyle. Your body will adapt. The clients who see the biggest changes after their 50s are the ones who refuse to accept that feeling bad is normal. They're curious, they're willing to try new approaches, and they don't let their birth year determine their movement quality. Your chronological age is just a number. Your fascial age, how well your connective tissue functions, that's something that you can influence every day. Whether you're 50, 60, 70, or beyond, your body still has incredible capacity for change. The question isn't whether you're too old, it's whether you're ready to feel better than you have in years. And if you're ready to discover what your body can feel like when your fascia is functioning well, then let's start with that conversation. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.